Hey guys, YouTube Warrior 100 here. And now that we're heading towards the Royal Rumble now, I figured I'd put together a video here to talk about, kind of just take a recap of every time someone got screwed at the Royal Rumble. If you look throughout the entire history of the Royal Rumble, you've seen that a lot of guys have gotten screwed over. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to just recap year by year the times that someone got screwed at the Royal Rumble, whether it be a Royal Rumble match or a WWE or a World Heavyweight title match or anything like that. First we start in 1991, and first the Ultimate Warrior was screwed over in the WWF Championship match against Sergeant Slaughter. Ultimate Warrior was defending his title, and while the Ultimate Warrior was leaning on the rope, Randy Savage grabbed his scepter and whacked the Warrior over the head with it, and screwed the Ultimate Warrior out of the WWF Championship. And Sergeant Slaughter won. And then, going to 1992, the Royal Rumble match, which was for the WWF Championship, Sid Justice, or whatever you want to call him, Sid Justice, Sid Vicious, Psycho Sid, whatever, he eliminates Hulk Hogan from the match cleanly. And then, after that, Hulk Hogan grabbed Sid's arm from the outside, started to tug Sid over, and then Ric Flair recovers and eliminates Sid, and Ric Flair is the winner. So Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair screwed over Sid. Well, not really Ric Flair, but Hulk Hogan screwed over Sid. And then at the 1993 Royal Rumble match, had The Undertaker enter the match. He eliminated everyone from the ring. He cleared the ring. And then the Giant Gonzalez came out and then tossed The Undertaker over the top rope and eliminated him. So the Giant Gonzalez screwed over The Undertaker at the 1993 Royal Rumble match. And while we're talking about the Royal Rumble match from 1993 for a second, the ending was just so stupid. Really, Randy Savage got a flying elbow drop on Yokozuna, and he covered him for a pin. And really, pinfalls don't count in the Royal Rumble matches. So yeah, the end of the match was just so stupid. Alright, but anyway, let's continue. In 1994 Royal Rumble, in the WWF Championship match between The Undertaker and Yokozuna in a casket match, The Undertaker had the match won. He put Yokozuna in the casket. He was about to close the lid, but then Crush and the Head Shrinkers, Jeff Jarrett, and a bunch of other guys came out, and they all attacked The Undertaker, hit him with their finishing maneuvers, and Yokozuna recovered. And all of Yokozuna's guys, Jeff Jarrett, Crush, Bam Bam Bigelow, all of them, they closed the casket, and they all screwed over The Undertaker in the 1994 Royal Rumble title match. Alright, now in 1995, I don't think anyone was screwed over in that show. Alright, and then go to 1996. It's the WWF title match between Bret Hart and The Undertaker. The Undertaker had Bret Hart beat in that match, but Diesel, he pulled the referee out, and it got Bret Hart disqualified, so The Undertaker won. Yeah, so The Undertaker was screwed out of the WWF title that night. And then go to the 1997 Royal Rumble, and one of the most controversial finishes ever. Bret Hart eliminated Stone Cold, but the referees didn't see it. Stone Cold came back into the ring, and he eliminated The Undertaker and Vader, and then he stuck behind Bret Hart and eliminated him. So Stone Cold won the Royal Rumble in controversy that year. So yeah, that's one of the biggest screw jobs ever in the Royal Rumble, I'd say. And then going to 1999. Two screw jobs here. First of all, Mick Foley. In the Royal Rumble match, he entered it 3 times. He entered it as Cactus Jack, Mankind, and Dude Love. Alright? First of all, that took away 2 other spots from 2 guys who could have been the Royal Rumble. And then he eliminated 2 people in that match. So he eliminated 2 people, took numbers from 2 other guys, and so that's a total of 4 people he screwed over. And speaking of Mick Foley and all of his egos, how did he know that by the time that it was time for another one of his characters to come out, that one character would already be eliminated? Like, say when Mankind's turn to come in, how would he know that Cactus Jack was going to be eliminated by the time Mankind would be coming out? Yeah, so, yeah, that right there, yeah, that's something to take into consideration. But anyway, let's continue. Also, at the 1998 Royal Rumble, in the title match between The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels in another casket match, The Undertaker had the match won, but Los Boricuas and the New Age Outlaws, yeah, they all came out and attacked The Undertaker. Then Kane came in and attacked everyone, and then he chokeslammed The Undertaker into the casket, and Shawn Michaels and Triple H closed it. So The Undertaker was screwed in the casket match again. And Kane screwed over The Undertaker against Shawn Michaels again, just like he did at the Hell in a Cell match. Yeah, and then we know what happened after that. Kane set the casket on fire. Yeah, so going into 1999, there are 2 screw jobs here too. First, in the WWE title match between The Rock and Mankind, in an I Quit match, The Rock had Mankind unconscious, and to make Mankind say I quit, he held a microphone to his mouth, but Mankind was face down, so we couldn't see his mouth moving. And then The Rock played a clip over the speaker system of Mankind saying I quit, I quit. And then, yep, The Rock won the match by playing that clip of Mankind saying I quit, I quit. Yep, so yeah, Mankind got screwed there out of the title. And then, going into the Royal Rumble match, Stone Cold was going to win. He was about to eliminate Vince McMahon. Then The Rock came out and distracted Stone Cold. The Rock got in the apron, Stone Cold beat him off the apron, and then Vince McMahon came and threw Stone Cold over the rope, and Vince McMahon won the Royal Rumble. So yeah, 2 screw jobs 1999 and 2 screw jobs 1998. And going into 2000, The Rock eliminated X-Pac from the Royal Rumble match, but the referees didn't see it, and so X-Pac came back into the ring, and he eventually eliminated Kane. So yeah, Kane got screwed over at the 2000 Royal Rumble. And going to 2001, the Royal Rumble match. Oh, no, wait, not the Royal Rumble match. No, the WWF Championship match between Triple H and Kurt Angle. Yeah, Triple H, I think he had the match won. Or something, yeah. And then Stone Cold came out and gave Triple H the stunner. And then Kurt Angle pinned Triple H to retain the title. So yeah, Stone Cold screwed over Triple H at the 2001 Royal Rumble. Yeah, in the 2001 Royal Rumble match, I don't believe there were any screw jobs. Yeah. And going into 2002, you have the Undisputed Championship match between Chris Jericho and The Rock. The Rock had Chris Jericho beat. Nick Patrick refused to make the count. The Rock took Nick Patrick out. Then Chris Jericho hit The Rock with a low blow, slammed The Rock's face into the exposed steel of the top turnbuckle, and pinned The Rock with his feet on the ropes. Now, The Rock got screwed in the title match at the 2002 Royal Rumble. Then going to the 2002 Royal Rumble match, The Undertaker eliminated the Hardy Boys from the match. Then Maven came in. Undertaker was going to throw him out. But Lita and the Hardy Boys came back and they attacked the Undertaker. The Undertaker threw them out, and as he had his back turned to them, told him to leave. Maven got from behind and drop kicked the Undertaker out of the ring. And then after that, after the Undertaker got eliminated by Maven, the Undertaker came back into the ring and assaulted Maven. And then the Undertaker eventually threw Maven over the top rope. I don't know if it was counted as a real elimination or not. They never really said. But yeah, Maven couldn't, whether it was a real elimination or not, Maven couldn't continue in the match. So the Hardy Boys screwed over the Undertaker, and then the Undertaker screwed Maven over. Yeah, so yeah, a lot of controversy there. And then 2003 Royal Rumble. The Royal Rumble match, Shawn Michaels and Chris Jericho were the first two entrants in the Rumble. Shawn Michaels came out, and then as Chris Jericho's music played, Christian was dressed as Jericho. So we saw Christian doing the Chris Jericho pose, showing his back to us. Then he turned around, we saw it was Christian. Then Chris Jericho came up from behind and attacked Shawn Michaels. It was for a few minutes, and Chris Jericho eventually eliminated him. Then way later on in the match, Shawn Michaels came back and attacked Chris Jericho, and that allowed Test to eliminate Chris Jericho. So both Chris Jericho and Shawn Michaels screwed each other over in the 2003 Royal Rumble match. And then, when it came down to the last two, The Undertaker and Brock Lesnar, Batista came back. I tried to attack The Undertaker again. The Undertaker got rid of Batista, and then allowed Brock Lesnar to come from behind and eliminate The Undertaker. So Batista screwed over The Undertaker in the 2003 Royal Rumble also. And going in the 2004 Royal Rumble match. Oh, yeah. Before we get to the Royal Rumble match, let's go to the Cruiserweight match between Jamie Noble and Rey Mysterio. Yeah, Nydia actually screwed over Jamie Noble by accident. Yeah, this was when she was blind. As Jamie Noble was running to the ropes at one point, Nydia tripped Jamie Noble. And as Noble was distracted telling Nydia what she did, I allowed Rey Mysterio to get a 619 on Jamie Noble, and he won. So yeah, Nydia screwed over Jamie Noble by accident. And then going into the 2004 Royal Rumble match, Kane entered the Royal Rumble match, and he was dominating. He was attacking everybody. I don't think he eliminated anyone, but he would just attack people. Then when it was time for the next entrant to come on, The Undertaker's gong came on. That distracted Kane. And that allowed Booker T to eliminate Kane. And then the real next entrant was Spike Dudley. He came out, and Kane took out his anger on Spike Dudley and chokeslammed Spike Dudley on the rampway, and Spike Dudley wasn't able to compete in the match after that. And then, when Goldberg entered at number 30, he was dominating. He eliminated a few people. And when he was going to jackhammer the Big Show, Brock Lesnar came and gave Goldberg an F5. And when Goldberg got up from that, he was focusing on Lesnar, and that allowed Kurt Angle to come from behind and eliminate Goldberg. So Brock Lesnar screwed over Goldberg in that match. And then going into 2005, first of all, Kurt Angle, he took out Nunzio and took Nunzio's place in the Royal Rumble. So Kurt Angle screwed over Nunzio in the match. Then when Kurt Angle entered the Royal Rumble match, he was dominating, and he was putting Shawn Michaels in nickel lock. Shawn Michaels threw Kurt Angle over, broke out of it, and Sweet Chin Music Kurt Angle over the top rope, and that eliminated Kurt Angle. Then a few minutes later, Kurt Angle came back in and eliminated Shawn Michaels, and was just attacking Shawn Michaels brutally. Okay, so yeah, that's something. And that was the 2005 Royal Rumble. And at the end, I don't know if this was really supposed to happen or not, but yeah, I consider it a screw job because you really should want Batista. This was the very end of the match here. Batista bombed John Cena, but Batista walked back, and they both fell over the top rope. And it looked like both their feet hit, but if you look real closely, John Cena's left leg actually bounced off Batista before it touched the ground when Batista's feet both touched. So yeah, Cena really should have won that match. Yeah, I'll probably put a link in the description box to a video that shows that. So yeah, check out the description box down there for that. And then, let's see. In 2006, the Royal Rumble match. People were telling Vince McMahon they were going to eliminate Shawn Michaels, and Shawn Michaels just kept getting rid of them. Vince McMahon came out. Shawn Michaels was distracted. And then Shane McMahon came from behind and threw Shawn Michaels over. So Shawn Michaels got screwed in 2006 Royal Rumble also. And Shawn Michaels is always having bad luck at the Royal Rumble matches from this century. In fact, at the Royal Rumble events this century. Yeah, he's always blessed with bad luck. Yeah. And let's see, 2007, 2008, 2009. Yeah, I can't remember any screwjobs that happened at those Royal Rumbles. 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010. I don't remember any screwjobs from there. If there's any screwjobs from those Royal Rumbles that I'm not remembering, just put them in this. Put them in the comment section. Alright. And then Royal Rumble 2011, WWE Championship match between Randy Orton and The Miz. CM Punk and the Nexus came out and they screwed Randy Orton in that match. And then just last year's Royal Rumble. Yeah, Michael Cole entered the Royal Rumble. We knew obviously he wasn't going to win, but he entered the Rumble. Karma came out. Michael Cole kind of just got over the top rope and he was on the apron. And then Booker T and King, they pulled Michael Cole off. So Booker T and King screwed over Michael Cole in that match. Alright, so yeah, there's my recaps of all the Royal Rumble screw jobs in history. Like I said, if there were any of the screw jobs that I missed, just put them in the comment section. Alright, so yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.